Last time on Final Fantasy 16, we tracked down the cast stones who were leading the pickpocketing ring in this town. We are here to wrap up that quest and hopefully continue on into the
Clive.
Crystalline Dominion.
How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
How did Joshua get into the Crystalline Dominion?
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing.
Happy to help.
I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell.
And let me guess, now that
Speaking of who,
you have my
welcome
trust,
home,
I have
dear
your
brother.
trust, there's going to be side quests, right?
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly.
There it is.
Would it now? Sid,
Oh, never mind. Different introductions.
don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
How much is
I
a
was
small
the first
fee?
my
Did you
sister
try to
helped
charge
us
me
take.
10 million?
If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
So what powers have you been granted?
It would be our pleasure.
I didn't notice you using any
And
magic during the fight, but
The honor is
good on.
ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Hey, the Crimson Compass. It's yet another seal.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Seal joined. The 2 emblems are joined to form the collar and
I
compass.
shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey.
And to
Luce's
unlock the
pass
side
should
quests.
secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
9 million is still not a small fee. I have 80,000 to my name. 84,000. Trader's pass. Nice. That was the important thing.
Let's get this back to Goods.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
About that. We have 3 side quests in the area. Guess what it's time to do, folks. Okay. But we can't say no. This is an RPG, and we've got to clear as many as we can.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
We'd be rich.
What about?
I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating? If you don't mind me asking.
His
I've
birthday.
come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then?
So you're going to celebrate getting this booze by drinking
gentleman
booze?
who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sounds simple enough.
I'm in
So
the
you'll do
area
it?
after all.
Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bollock, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when
We're
they
gonna
finish
bribe
for
the
day.
guard.
Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Little something. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. Oh well. It is what it is. I see a sign. You want something moving? Then Aldrich is your man. He's never lost a load and he's a third the price of the Crimson Caravans. Don't bother with the rest, put Aldrich to the test. Don't bother with the best, put Aldrich to the test.
Hurry, man. I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across.
It must be
It's
sore feet
Sorrowflam
then.
one day, then
That's a lot
off to
of walking.
Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Wouldn't you want to... I mean, I'm not a wine person or alcohol person, but I feel like usually
I see you've been of
you
some
wouldn't want to
assistance
just
to
drink such
Eloise.
an expensive bottle.
Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs.
I feel
was
like they're not
bragging about my
people
lot to a friend
thieves,
of
and-
mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search
That's
for the
not the
thieves might have
same
taken him?
sellswords we met earlier, is it?
Old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
I assume that's back where we met those two sellswords.
Porter for hire?
I guess we'll find out.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance?
Yeah, you can say that.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin.
Depends what you need done.
To offer me the use of those formidable arms.
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something
right,
of a scholar
violet, yep.
of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself.
This is not
waylaid
sounding
by
any
men
less
or
sus.
beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there, the rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Yes. Any proposition,
My
really.
arms are yours.
But
Wonderful.
it's a side quest, so
Come, we must away.
But
We will
where
do
are we
it.
going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
well, that's two quests going out that way.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
We'll get up there eventually.
I better
But
make
before
sure
that,
he
we have a
don't get
couple more
himself
things to
killed.
do in town here.
Peaches and pears. Beets and beans.
Come on, Clive, run faster, please.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
I've been a bit spoiled by Trails in the Sky
the
where it can go
man,
like 5
the
times
butcher.
speed.
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and
Ooh,
ham to
ham.
spare. Boclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
The Narrow being
My
the
old
gap,
man knew what he was
at
about when he
the
set up
river
shop
gap
here all those
between the
years
two
ago.
sides of the continent.
Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Like, just to check, is the gap referring to this here? No, it's probably referring to that, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be referring to the hole there, right? Don't mind me.
You won't find anything
I
of
know
this
what I'm
quality
talking about,
inside.
Bailey.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Hello, Bollock.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
No.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
Yeah, I assume,
Life
unlike
would
the
be
other two,
flooded
you
with
can't just
refugees if
finish
we weren't here
early.
to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done.
Yes, but you can't
The
exactly
innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
leave your post, can you? Oh, those are a lot closer than I expected. I was expecting to have to go way out of town for those quests, but I guess I need to do more fact-finding in town first. Well, we'll get to that, but we may as well turn in this one while we're here.
If our new arrivals had brought...
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
Oh, why?
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boclad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
What about the Crimson
besides?
Carriages?
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on.
Couldn't they
Be
replace,
world-weary innkeepers or
Porter?
brooding swordsmen? Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I feel like you're
I hear you had me carrying a
overestimating
bottle
the
of Gotan
Aldrich's
66.
effect on the town.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boclad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, gentlemen. What have you got for
woes
me?
of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
That looks like more than just a ham. Quest complete. What did we get out of that? I'm guessing not a cup of wine. Black... Ugh. No thank you. So much for that little something that we were gonna get. Oh well. Onwards to the next two quests.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
No point teleporting, we're close enough, and we can't use our chocobo because we're in the border. So...
There are no crystals here.
Miss Refugee.
I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Where?
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
No need to be rude, ma'am. Bloody hell. These people aren't exactly nice, are they? But they are refugees, I guess. Oh look, you already got accosted. It's just titled Ne'er-Do-Well. You know what? Up, people. And... well, that didn't work out. That, on the other hand, did. And... done? Gorgle, come on, finish up your food. Don't play with your dinner. You know better than that, we trained you better than that.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived.
Really?
Now,
this is the only... you're only going here? This isn't even far.
Ruins. A relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular
I am very curious about these.
Though
about what the world was like before this time.
To be nigh indestructible. Whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues. And
I feel like we probably will eventually learn what all that's about, but considering 15, maybe not.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yoshi P wrote the, well, didn't write, but directed this one, so I can hope that he would have made sure questions like that were answered some. More likely in a side quest than not, but
thanks, Gal.
That's better than nothing.
We don't want any trouble.
I don't want to give you any trouble.
I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Thank you.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
They're actually goblins, aren't they?
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Hence the phrasing about them rummaging through his bags. Down on a brochure. You and me.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Oh,
Be
okay.
safe. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Someone did. They even left it in a chest that Clive refuses to open. Ooh. An ancient sword. Surely that's not better than Excalibur, right? No, not even close. But I can try to enhance it later, and it might be. Oh look! I was right. It's Goblin. Actual Goblin.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
That was entirely coincidental and not planned. And you know what isn't unplanned? Murdering you. Boom! You gotta hit it, so what? Boom! Every mortal blow is a wonder. That actually hurt a little. Bravo! Too bad for you. I don't play nice. I don't play fair. I murder you, leave you to rot, and I get what I came for.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Apparently, because otherwise we would be done with this right now.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me.
Which is a bit unusual for goblins.
They huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them.
Which area are they from then, and why are they here?
They won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boglad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Did they actually communicate that with you?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Because, I mean, they are monsters. Can't get up there to see the whole thing, can we? Nope. Oh well. Well, with that quest just about wrapped up, next time on Final Fantasy 16, we're gonna continue following after Jachim. Jashim, however you want to pronounce his name. Finish off that side quest and finish off Live and Let Live before heading into the Crystalline Dominion. See you then.